Hello and welcome to the first event final of the Nashua Junior Curling Bonspiel. We're here at the Nashua Country Club in Nashua, New Hampshire, and we're about to bring the teams out onto the ice for the game. There are three finals going on right now. The first event will be is what we're showing you on this second sheet. On the first and third sheets will be the other two finals, the second and third finals. So my name is Dan York. I'll be bringing you the game here from this. It should be going on here. We're going to begin, as curling games begin, with piping the players out onto the ice. We've got we don't have, we actually have a bagpiper, but instead we've got bagpipe music. In this game, and be able to give you in-ice audio. So we're going to try that out right now and see how it goes. We're going to switch to hearing what's inside the ice. And as I did that, there was nobody out on the ice, so nothing to hear. But we will hear that shortly. So we're covering the A event, the first event finals here, which is the top two teams that are playing out of the 10 teams that were here in the Bonspiel. I'll give you the scores on the other two as well. So it looks like we're about to get going here. So that was Bill King, the organizer, just saying that if there is a tie in any of these events, there will be a full end played rather than a shot to the button. So Bill's going out there now to get the music going. I'm going to switch to the in-room audio so that you can hear the event playing and hear what's going on.
Nice and slow.
And with that, we're shaking hands and getting ready to play. We'll bring you some more of the on-ice audio as we go through the day. This will be about a 2-hour game. This is the final event of the... Well, this is the, as I said, the final event. You can see them getting ready to play. In this stream, we only have a view of the near end, so we won't be able to show you the far end. So you'll have to rely on commentary to hear what's going on from there. But you can see it's Danny Casper, the skip for Ardsley, playing here. This is the event of the top two teams that are playing here in the Bonspiel. It should be a highly competitive game. Both of these teams have played very well over the past day and a half here. The two teams are one team from Ardsley Curling Club outside of New York City, and the other team in blue is the Rogers team, which is listed here on the program as Capesham. It's 2 players from Petersham Curling Club in northern Massachusetts and 2 players from Cape Cod Curling Club. The team, 3 of the girls, are part of Team Rogers, which is going to the 2016 Nationals. I'm going to turn it back to the on-ice play as we've got some other stuff happening here inside the warm room for a bit. Okay, we're starting with the Rogers team took hammer. They do it by a coin toss here. They're shooting the red stones. The first was the Ardsley rink, which is shooting yellow stones. The skip Danny Casper called for the shot to be inside the house, and it looks like it made it right down in there. So now Rebecca Rogers is calling for Chloe York to take that one out, it looks like. No, oh no, she's calling for a guard. Sorry, I was getting set up here and missed the precise call, but she was calling for a guard out there. Looks like they're getting it down there. We don't have much of an angle view here, so it's kind of hard to see exactly what we can see from all the way down at the other end. Looks like Danny Casper's calling for a guard to come in front. And it looks like it's going to stop right in front as a nice guard right in the center line. Okay, Becca is now calling for a takeout from Chloe. So she's got calling for a takeout to go down there, and let's see what's going to happen. It's going to get by the guard. It just made it by the guard. Really nice shot. Took that out. So and rolled to the outside of the shot here. Looks like Danny Casper's calling for Matthew Rosenboom second to take that one out. And let's see what we get here. I should admit my biases here. I'm the coach of the Rogers team, and my daughter is Chloe, who was just throwing there. So I will I will admittedly be biased while I'm doing this broadcast. Sorry about that. Looks like that did take it out, hung out for a biter on the edge. Okay, so now it looks like she's calling for Emma Leary to come down and go inside behind. Emma is not part of this team normally. She's in here helping out. The team member who normally throws second is Elizabeth Janiak, who ironically is here from Nashua, from this curling club, but is away at another event this weekend. So Emma is subbing for her. Looks like the shot came down there. Right behind the tee line, a little bit exposed, but looks like what Danny's going to try to do is have Matthew come down and hit that shot and roll behind the other one for cover. So let's see how that goes. Looks like he's going to hit and stick. What he wanted was, I think he wanted that to hit and roll over, so now Rebecca's going to call the same shot. Looking for Emma to hit that and roll over. Emma normally curls out of the Cape Cod Curling Club with Anna Sanzali, the vice here on the team, and she's actually 11 years old, the youngest member of this team today. The others, Chloe is 13, Anna and Elizabeth are 14, and that was a nice shot. It was Emma took that shot out, or took the yellow out, and then rolled over onto the left side. Okay, so now this is Saray Politano who is throwing here. Saray actually was a skip of a women's team at the GNCC Playdowns this past at the end of December here. Looks like Danny is calling for her to draw in there, but anyway, sorry. Saray was a skip of one of the other teams that was in the GNCC Playdowns that Team Rogers played against and won against, so that they are now going to the Nationals next weekend, which is why you see them in their blue jackets with their names on the back. This is Anna Sanzali from Cape Cod throwing her first stone, being asked to take out the yellow stone there inside there by Rebecca, which of course you can't see from this camera view, but yeah, I'm telling you, she is doing that. Here we go. Let's see. She's asking for the takeout. Let's see what happens. Did it roll out? Okay. It's another nice hit from Anna. The shot went out, and it rolled out. Rolled out actually, went all the way out, which is fine in this case. Okay, so now Danny's calling for Saray to put the rock in behind. Still trying to come down around that guard. Danny Casper plays as vice on Eli Clausen's team, which was also in the GNCC Playdowns for the men's team. So both Saray and Danny have a good bit of experience here. Drew down, but it didn't curl behind, so we're not getting, it's running very straight right now. So once again, the call is going to be for Anna to hit that and ideally roll to the right side is what they're looking for. They want to roll behind that other guard, just make it harder to keep doing these kind of takeouts like what's going on. So let's see what happens here. Looks like the hit's going to happen. Where's the roll going to go? Okay, the roll is going to happen, the hit, and it rolls, but it looks like it's rolling a lot. it rolled all the way across the house and out the other end, which is okay too. I mean, it's going to stay back there at the very end. Is that a biter or is it still out? No, it's out. It's out. It looks out from here. We can't exactly tell in here, but it looks like it's out. But still, that can be a backer for something to come down to. Looks like first stone here for Danny is going to be, again, he's going to try to draw down behind that. As I said, Danny Casper is vice for Eli Clausen's team. He was playing at the GNCC Playdowns. The girls did not play him because it's a women's things at the Playdown. This is a mixed tournament, so this Bonspiel, so it's mixed teams. As it happens, you can see that we've got... Okay, where's he going? Sorry. We're distracted here watching what's going on. Okay, looks like he's trying to get it to come down. It's not bending at all. It's running really, really straight. It's just not going anywhere. He wanted that to curl down and go around there. Usually, you've got some degree of curl, but it's not bending at all. It's pretty much a straight run back there. So again, it looks like this is the next shot we can anticipate will be that Rebecca is going to just do a takeout and again try to roll behind. Rebecca curls out of the Petersham Curling Club in Petersham, Massachusetts. She has been curling for 6 years. She's a sophomore in high school. And this is she's skipping the team, heading here to Nationals next week. The team of 4 girls will be heading to Wilmar, Minnesota for the 2016 USA Curling Junior Women's Championships. So Chloe and Emma were sweeping, but now they're off it, trying to get it to curl, trying to bend it all. And it's floating out a little bit. Is it going to clip it at all? Let's see what happens. It hits it. It hits it. Anna's sweeping it hard. Is she going to get it out? Let's see. Looks like it is. Oh, it's in the back. It went in the back of the house. So it was a little bit on the outside. Just didn't curl over at all. Sure. So now Danny's going to try to draw in again. Right now, it looks like yellow is sitting 1. And red has one biting on the outside edge. Rebecca has last rock. This is Danny's final stone. He's trying to get it to come down and hide in there in some way. It's, again, not curling, not bending at all. It's just going pretty much straight on down the line. So there's nothing going on there. Okay. Who's got it? As soon as it crosses the T line, the other skip can go back, but it didn't go hardly anywhere. So Danny's in the 4-foot. His rock is counting, obviously, right now. So Becca's going to throw the same shot again and look to take it out. So this is the last rock in the first end. For those watching who are new to curling, there are 8 ends in this particular game. There are 16 rocks thrown. Each player throws 2 rocks with the teams alternating. And let's see what happens here. Okay, it's coming. Oh boy, it looks like it's floating out. It's not coming back at all. Let's see what's going to happen. It might clip it again. We're all watching. It clips. It clips. Anna's trying to pull it out there. Let's see what goes on. Looks like it's going to be 1 red. The shooter stuck around and stayed over there. Okay, so that was 1 red. So Roger's team scored 1 to do that. Over on the other sheet, on sheet 1, it is Cape Cod against Petersham playing for the second event. And it looks like Cape Cod took 1 as well. So over on our team, Rebecca is asking Chloe to put one out in front. So she's putting for a guard out in front. The rules of curling are that the first 4 rocks in a game, so basically the first 4 rocks by the leads, are what are called free guards. They cannot be taken out of play. And so what she's looking to do is to put one up here in the middle to be able to hide behind. What's Rebecca's goal is in this game, in this end, is to try to get rocks behind and to steal the end. It's a nice stone, except it rolled just a tiny bit too far and rolled in. At which point, Danny is going to call for Josh to take that one out. Once the rock hits the house, it is no longer a free guard and can be taken out. So you'll frequently see in the games like this, if the rock, you saw Danny move, as soon as that pulled into the house, he immediately moved up to go to get ready to do a takeout. So he's asking Josh to take this out. It's no longer a free guard because it's inside the house. Looks like he's going to hit it, and he's got enough weight to go and move it. It's out. And there's a biter as well, so it's biting the edge of that. So it's a good shot for Josh. Okay. Now, Rebecca's calling for a hit and roll, and so she's calling for Chloe to come down and hit that one and roll. We'll see how this goes. This end, down here, and so, oh wow, like that. Strange. It moved off the line, so it missed on that one. Danny's now calling for Josh to split the house, the other side, the right side, and the perspective that you're seeing here. On it was her call. No, but we got John's stream. We're gonna try this out and see how it goes. It's better to have too much girls. Okay. What happened there? Saray got a one over there on that side. Oh, she pulled in. Okay. Okay, we're back. Looks like we're back. We had the internet connectivity died here at the curling club, but John Murray from Cape Cod was gracious enough to set us up with a mobile connection on his hotspot. So we're back up. Hopefully the stream quality will be okay here. We're seeing how this goes. We'll catch up. Oh, this is looking good. Oh, nice. Okay. So to bring you up to speed on where we're at, where are we at? We are coming into the skip stones. Rebecca just threw her first stone in the, this is the second end. No, it's the third end, I'm sorry. I'm getting confused and getting back here. Okay, yep, I'm getting texts from people saying we're back on. So thank you, John Murray from Cape Cod, for giving us an internet connection, so we're back up. What it looks like in the house. In the house right now, red has one closest to the center, and Danny Casper's coming down to try to shoot that one out right now. There's a yellow in the house, is second shot. So if Danny gets this, he'll be sitting 1 and 2. Let's see what's happening. So that was a nice shot by Danny Casper, taking the red out. So he's now sitting 2. Rebecca is now coming in with her last shot. looking at what she can do to help change the dynamic here, so that she can hold him to ideally 1. And it looks like she's going to try to hit the outer one and roll in, is what I think we're doing here. Okay, so this is Rebecca's last stone in the third end, trying to prevent Danny from, well, ideally she wants to prevent Danny from scoring more than 1. It's coming over. She wants to hit that yellow, ideally roll over behind. Let's see what happens. Okay, looks like we're having a problem with the network here, but we might be back up. Okay, we're back up now. So to recap where we were, so the first shot from Josh Shackett wound up coming right into the button, which was where he wanted it to be. Now, in this time, we're looking for a shot over on this side. Chloe's shot went through the house, the first one that was there. Looks like this one's coming in pretty hot, too. So Rebecca's going to sweep it right there. We are at a tie score at this point after 3 ends. So it's tied 2-2 after 3 ends. So now Becca's looking for a shot out, a corner guard out on the right side from this perspective. And you saw her shake her hand to Chloe, just saying, slow it down a little bit on there. Okay, so she's looking for it to come down there on the left-hand side. Not the right side, as I said before. On the left-hand side. Going to see where it comes down there. Looks like it's slowing down, but will it stay outside? She's hoping for it to stay outside, because then it would be a free rock that could not be hit. But it pulled in. It was a little bit heavy. Came in there, and so now it'll be a target probably for the Casper team. Yep. So I'm going to turn it back over to the in-house audio so we can hear it. You could see there Rebecca had called for Emma to take that one out. She did hit it, and it went out, and then the shooter went out. It just narrowly missed it, or just narrowly nicked it there, but the Yellowstone did go out. Now you'll notice the Yellowstone is still being kept there. It's still in play. It has not gone behind the line in the very back, so it's still there, and so they can be able to play against that and off of that. I think he's calling for the hit again. Let's see. Yes, he is calling for the hit again. Danny Casper calling for the hit on the yellow stone, or on the red stone. Okay, and that was a nice clean hit. Went right through. Stuck around there to see. So, all right. Over on sheet 1, the game between Cape Cod and Petersham, after 3 ends, the score is 2-1 with, let's see, yellow. Petersham having the 2. So it's 2 Petersham to 1 Cape Cod. Okay, looking like the shot has been asked here for Emma to do a takeout on our sheet, but it's coming down or too far out on that and a little bit slower for a takeout. So it's going to float right through. And there it goes, outside. I think Danny's now calling for Saray to split the house, was what it looks like he's doing, to put the rock on the other side. He's trying to position this so he can be able to go and ideally get for 2 points. You see he's putting his broom down. That's where he wants the shot to be. The sweepers, Josh and Matthew, working on it hard. Danny going out there to join him, putting 3 brooms on it, trying to get it in there. They're going to try to drag that in as far as they possibly can. And that was a good bit of sweeping over there. Brought it in to where they wanted it to be, basically. He's trying to separate his stones there so that it's harder for the team to take it out. Becca signaling Anna to take that one out. You saw her tap her head, meaning just do a peel weight, high weight here to get that out. She's calling the sweepers on right away, meaning that she's concerned about the line. That was a beautiful shot. That was exactly what she wanted to have there. Nice double takeout. That was a great shot. That was a double there. Came down, hit that one, hit the other one out. That's exactly the kind of shot she wanted. Now Danny's calling, of course, for Saray to take this one out. So, great shot by Anna Sanzali to do that. Boom, that one's out.
Yes, that's right.
Now she's calling for Anna to take that yellow one out. So she took the hit out, took the yellow stone out, and took a red stone out there. So it's wide open right here. I think Danny's just going to try to draw in here to the center or into the ice to do whatever he can here. They're working it hard to try to bring it in there. To be in the house. So they're... Okay, now Becca in her first stone is going to try to draw down behind that one in that way. So just as a heads up, I'm going to switch over and when this end ends in 3 rocks. I'm going to switch over the connection. We've got Wi-Fi back here at Nashua Country Club, so I'm going to switch to that and save John Murray's data plan. So we'll be making a quick switch. You can hear there was a great jaw over on sheet 3 over there. It looks like that was the Nutmeg team that made a great shot down against Nashua 1. So here on our sheet, Anna is calling for Chloe and Emma they've got to get it into the house. So they've got to get it in. They've got to get it in. It needs to come in and bite, at least put pressure on Danny. So they've got that in there. Okay. I should have switched to in-house audio on-ice audio for that. You would have heard a lot of loud yelling. We'll see if we can do that again. All right. So Danny's going to try to take this one out, it looks like. At this point, he probably doesn't want to draw in because then she could hit that and be for 2. So you can hear the excitement behind about something going on over on sheet 3. Let's see what the score is over there. It looks like it's 3-1 after 3 ends. So not quite sure what happened over there. Back on sheet 1 with the Petersham versus Cape Cod, it looks like Cape Cod scored 3 in the last end. So after 4, their score is 4-2. Okay, we're coming down here. Danny is going to miss. Wow, that was a critical miss here because now Rebecca can go and basically just draw for 2. So she's able to draw anywhere in the house for 2. You'll notice that Anna set the broom way over there, so basically Rebecca just has to draw anywhere in the rings, and she can score 2 points here, keeping the broom far over on the other side, so that there's no chance of hitting the red one over on the left side at all. So anyway, we'll be taking a short interruption of the stream after this shot is thrown to switch over to the house Wi-Fi, so there may be a brief interruption here. Oh man, that was a hard attempt with 4 brooms on there, just trying to get that on. I'm going to switch now. So that was 1 point for Rogers, and we'll switch now. So hang on. Okay, we should be back, and hopefully live here. We started out the 5th end with a guard to the center, which was ideally just where Rebecca asked for it. Chloe put it right there. Danny's now asking Josh to curl around behind that and come in behind. Looks like it's going to be running pretty straight again there, like what happened in the last, in the 3rd end when we were going down there. Things were just very, very straight. Looks like he might get, nope, it's not going to go behind. So Rebecca asking Chloe here to go and do a takeout on that shot. Shots away. Looks like it stayed out again just a little bit and wound up going by and missing that. So now Danny's going to call for a guard right up in front of that to make sure that Chloe doesn't, or that the rod would do that. Came in a little bit farther than what Danny was looking for, but it leaves it wide here, right here for a potential double. So Emma Leary throwing her first stone. Emma is again came in here to help substitute. Elizabeth Janiak, the normal team member here throwing second, is away at another event. So Emma curls at the Cape Cod Curling Club with Anna. They're watching it. It seems like it's staying out. It's farther out than it's going to work. So it looks like it's going to miss that.
Well then, that tells you something. Tells us something.
Looks like Danny's going to try to stack the stones up again and put another one up in front of that. Matthew Rosenblum is the one throwing here. This Ardsley Club is from Ardsley, New York, which is down near New York City. Okay, that did not come out in front where he wanted it, so it's over to a little bit to the left side, so it's a big target here to go. Big target for Emma Leary to throw to right here, so that's what we're going to see happen. Where's it going to go? It needs... We're all watching this back here, trying to see where it's going to go. It's hard to know. Okay, they're on it now. It's going to hit something. Does it have enough weight to hit? I don't know. Let's see. Okay, it took one out. Took the outside one out, and now Danny's going to call for a rock to come right in front of that and sit there as a guard again. Matthew Rosenboom throwing his final stone. The score right now is 3-2. That's a nice sitting right there, eliminating the chance that they could do a whole lot there. So now let's see trying to see what Rebecca looks like she's going to do. Looks like she's calling for her to take some rocks out. We're going to move some rocks here. Some pinball's going to happen here. Oh, it might be on our front red. Oh, no. It looks like it's by. It's going to hit something. Oh, well. That was not quite what she wanted. It squeezed the other red out, leaving and lost the shooter, leaving the three yellows sitting there in a nice position. So Denny Casper calling for another guard sitting up in front of these again. Saray Politano throwing the rock here. Looks like the sweepers are working hard to try to get that down there. Anna Sanzali lining up for her shot. It looks like it.
We need a measure on sheet two. Sheet one.
Okay, Saray's rock just got over there, but it's a good guard in that. Becca's calling for Anna to make a high weight hit here. So let's see what goes on. We're watching that rock. This looks like it's might be going outside. Oh boy, is it going to hit anything? Oh, it just missed by a hair. So Danny calling for Saray to put up another guard here. Yellow has the hammer, so they could be setting themselves up here for a good-sized end if this continues here. Let's see what Saray's doing. The rock's coming down there. It's not curling a whole lot, though, so it's staying out. Let's see what's going to happen. It's going to finish up and pretty much give them a big block of 4 in a row. We don't have a way to show you the far end, and nor do I have a second camera today. Part of the payoff, or part of the trade-off of getting you the in-house audio that you were hearing, was that I couldn't do a second camera. So all I can tell you is they're lined up in a really nice diagonal row. So I think that Becca's going to throw some serious peel weight here to try to knock that whole thing out. So we'll see where this goes. I'll switch to in-house audio, see if we can listen to what goes on. Okay, looks like they moved some rocks around there, but didn't knock any all the way out. So we'll see what happens here now. Danny Casper's first rock. So it looks like Danny's going to try to do another guard here to protect that mess he's got. He's currently sitting 3 in there, so if he pulls another one in, it's a bit of a mess here. Okay, so it looks like it's a really nice guard there by Danny to block any attempt there. So now Becca's going to try to draw in from the other side. It's wide open, and she can just draw in and potentially sit on that line of rocks that's there. So we'll see what goes on. This is Rebecca's last rock in this end. She's drawing against 4 yellow stones. So we'll see what happens. Darn, that hit on the front yellow guard that was there. So it's unfortunate hit over there. So Danny just needs to draw in here for a potential score of 5. He just needs to get anywhere in the house at this point. Looks like he's there. You can hear the clapping from behind me from the Ardsley folks. It was they took 5 on that, so it was certainly a wrenching loss there for the Capesham team. Very good end for the Ardsley team. So that was probably the pivotal point right here at this point. So let's see what goes on here. So at the end of the 5th end, it is now 7-3 for Ardsley. Danny Casper asking the lead here, Josh, to bring the stone right into the center. Just to tell you what's happening on the other sheet next door to us on sheet 1, which you could sort of see on the far left. That is Petersham versus Cape Cod. It looks like it is Cape Cod with 4, Petersham with 3 after 5 ends. So 4-3 after 5 ends. Over on the other sheet, which is the 3rd event, which is Nashua against Nutmeg. I can't actually see. It looks like it's a 4-2. Not sure. Okay, so first shot for Josh turns out to be a higher guard out there. Becca now calling for lead Chloe York to bring the rock right into the house. Ideally, she'd like to get it around there behind the yellow. It's coming down pretty quick, though, so let's see where this goes. She's telling him off. Looks like it's coming in heavy. I could be wrong, though. It looks like, looks like it's stopping. It's hard to see. Nope, still coming through. Danny's jumping on that, trying to get that out. It looks like it'll stick around, so it's still sticking around in the back. Danny's asking for this shot from Josh to come down and sit on that on the back red. Question will be whether it gets by the guard. It looks like it's on the guard. It's going to hit the guard and roll over. Okay. But it was their own. It was their own free guard. Yeah. So Becca asking for Chloe to do a guard up in the front of that. Looking for it to come across. They want it to cover that red one there. If they can get it into the rings and bite, that would be ideal for what they're looking to do. All right, it's just outside, but it's still a good cover for that. The back rock's still exposed, though. So Danny's calling for the back rock for Matthew to come down and take out that back rock. It's coming across. It might be on the front guard. Let's see what's going to happen. What happens? Looks like it's got a lot of weight to knock that one right out. Okay. So Becca's calling for Emma to put up another guard in front of that again. Yep, we're in second stone. Emma's first stone.
No, but that was Chloe's stone that they just took out as a free guard.
Yeah.
I do too. Because I was a kid and he was playing for the Sabres.
A little bit heavy there. It wound up coming back instead of being guard. It came back and knocked the back red out. So now Danny calling for this red rock to be taken out.
You know what? I'm not getting it because I'll just sit there and watch them.
And exactly, that's our house. And it's not like one game. It's like 6
That's why I haven't ordered it. That's why I haven't gotten it.
Okay, it was a good hit by Matthew. Took it out. Spilled out the shooter, but that's okay. Becca calling for Emma to bring her rock into the rings, ideally behind that guard over on the right side. Looks like it's a little bit light, though. Not going to get down there. They're trying to see if they can get it right by it. Oh, they just did. They just got it by. Wow. All right. Good sweeping on that regard. Now you saw Danny calling for Saray. He was tapping his head, calling for appeal, looking for heavyweight, just wants to get this red rock out of there. And it was looks like the right weight, but it was not on the line or whatever, and it wound up missing that. Look down for a moment. I'm not quite sure what Becca's calling, but we'll know in a minute when she puts her broom. She's pretty consistent in putting her broom where she wants the rock to be. So Anna is delivering. Yep, I thought that's what you want to do. Split the house and put it over on the left side from your perspective. They're looking for it, saying, looking for it to go on. And it looks like it's a little bit too heavy. It's going to wind up coming out. She was hoping for that one to stick around so that it would be help them, because now again Danny's called Saray to do a peel, and so she's coming down here trying to hit that red one out. And let's see what's going to happen. It looks like yep, again just a miss on that one. So now another shot, another chance for Anna to put her rock up in the upper left side from this perspective.
Hey Craig, could I ask you to go trace, find out where this cord should be plugged in over there, and just make sure it's plugged in?
It's not. I'm not getting power.
Thank you.
Okay, that one was again a little bit heavy, so it is.
Could you ask?
I already checked that out with his wife. Because somebody's charging their phone. They say, well, yeah, it's still charging.
Leaving his own shot back here.
Okay, so Danny Casper trying to do a peel here. Let's see if he gets it. Oh, he missed it too. They're having a challenge getting to that one there. Switch to in-house audio while I try to track down a power problem here. Danny Casper's final stone. He's going to try I guess it's the fourth attempt to try to knock that one out of the peel. We'll see what what's going on here. It's going to be on the... Is it hitting it? All right, they hit it. Hit it and peeled. Okay, so Becca's just going to try to draw here into the rings just to get to score 1 point here. Okay, so that was Red got that down there, a little bit of extra sweeping to bring it all the way in, and they are now at, we have a score of 7-4 after 6 ends. So it's there. We were having a discussion back here as to whether she should have blanked it and retained hammer to try to score more points, or whether to take that hit. These are 8-end games. This is the 6th end. There's only 2 more ends, and so Danny Casper's team, the Ardsley team, now gets hammer in this end, the 7th end, which in theory should give the Rogers team hammer in the 8th. So looking for something there on that. So strategically, had they blanked it, they would have had hammer in the 7th, but then potentially would wind up giving that up to Danny Casper to have hammer in the 8th. We'll see how it plays out. The first shot was a draw by Chloe down out in front, and it was done very well. It's nice right there. Danny's asking for Josh to draw down into the rings on the right-hand side from this perspective, and it looks pretty good as well. Now Becca's calling for Chloe to draw around and to see if it gets down to, she wants it to get it to the T line. She wants it to T line and for it to curl back around and get in behind that guard. So it's curling back there. Let's see where it winds up. They're sweeping it hard. Okay. Looks like they got it to be just biting on the top 12 foot. Danny Casper asking for Josh to throw his rock around on the other side and come in. Let's see how this goes out there. Over on sheet 3, it looks like the score is 5-3. But I'm not sure which. Nashua? Nashua is up 5-3 over Nutmeg. Back here, the Josh's shot wound up coming down to the
very back of the house. So Becca is now calling for Emma to draw in again, coming in on the right side. Wants to draw right into the center if she can. Looks like it's a little bit light, and the sweepers are working hard to get it down there. It's hanging out up there as a guard.
Too close for all the moms.
Danny Casper asking for Matthew to do a double here and just blow these rocks, the front two guards, out of there. And he hit one of them and got that one out. Shooter hangs in, although it's way out over on the left side. Becca calling for Emma to do a tap, and to tap the front red one back a little bit. That's too many kids in the way. I can't see what's going on. It looks like it hit it was light, it hit the front red guard, moved that over a bit. Danny Casper asking Matthew to peel this red one out. Looks like he's going to get that. Yep. Okay, so Anna Senzali's first stone here. Red is shooting first here. Looks like Becca's asking for her to come down into that. Did she call for the hit? Or did she just call the draw? Oh, yeah. Looking for a draw to the 4-foot here. What happened? Did it hog it or did they burn it? Hogged it. That stone was hogged. It didn't make it across the far hog line. It was too light, and so it was taken out of play. So now Danny Casper asking for Saray to hit a bunch of stones and move some of these stones around here. She's on the first and cleared that one out and moved over a bit. Danny's trying to just keep it clean here so that there's no way that Rogers can score anything, steal anything about this. I think she's doing a tap. There's a red on the outer right now in the rings. There's two yellow biters, and there's a red one that's there, and we're looking to try to tap that red one over a bit. Let's see where to go. So now there's a red in the back 8. So red's in the back 8. Other red biting over on the other left-hand side. Danny's calling for Saray to come down and knock that red one out.
That was nice.
He just wants to go and do that.
I knew he wasn't going to, but he shouldn't have.
So on sheet 1, oh, here we go. Let's just watch this shot. Here it comes, Saray. It looks like, oh! Oh no, Josh just fell down there.
So that rock is on the other skip. That rock is
So he fell on the rocks and did that, and now the vices and skips are deciding where were the rocks before he fell, and also deciding what would have happened if he had not fallen on that. And the decision is that the yellow rock would have taken out the red rock, and so they're taking the red rock out. The yellow rock is there, and they're putting the yellow rock to where they think it was before the fall. So at the current time, we're now into skip stones. Rebecca's going to be throwing her first stone, and she's going to be trying to take out that yellow stone and ideally roll behind.
It did.
Okay, so Rebecca's getting ready to throw her first stone in this 7th end. Let's go on ice in here. Okay, so she hit the rock, and then the red shooter stayed out round, but out on the far end of the back. It's really hard for us to tell what's actually scoring down there. The camera angle we have doesn't give us much of a view of what's there. There's a whole bunch of rocks around the outside, but it's not really clear exactly who's counting right now. But Danny is looking like he's going to be drawing down to the center to try to, try to outcount all the other ones. So, shot is away. Let's see where that's going. So it looks like it came in on the top 12. Still not sure if that outcounts everything. It looks like they're thinking it does. So it looks like it does outcount the back red stone. So now it looks like Rebecca and Anna are having a conversation down there about what they want to do. Do they want to hit that? Do they want to draw in? What do they want to do? Looks like they're moving to the right side, looking like they're going to draw in. I'm going to turn it back to ice audio so you can hear what's going on, what they say. Unfortunately, she was on the front red guard. Sorry, front yellow guard, and rolled over. And that was her final stone. That's her final stone. We're hoping he's... Sorry. Distracted by things happening on the sheet next door here. So Danny's got his final stone. It looks like he's sitting 1. It's hard to tell whether he's sitting 2. There's a red stone on the far right, and there's another yellow stone. It's hard to know which is there, but he's trying to draw in for conceivably 2, possibly 3. So we'll have to see what the shot is. Over on sheet 1, it was Cape Cod versus Petersham. The score was 7-3. Go after 7 ends. Cape Cod being 7, Petersham being 3. They were playing the 8th end here, and they've just shaken hands and doing that. So it looks like Danny scored 2. Danny scored 2 here in the 7th end, and with that being 9-4 after 7 ends, Rebecca's made the decision to shake hands here. So we are done with the game here. In the first event final here, it's the Ardsley team under Danny Casper is the winner of the first event. The runner-up of the first event will be the Capesham team under Rebecca Rogers. So if you look at the scoreboard that was there, the big key thing was those 5 points. It was the 5 points in the 5th end that really changed the dynamics of the game in that substantial way. If we look at that, the first 2 ends were Capesham stealing a point in each. On the second end, third end, it was score of 2 for Ardsley. In the 4th end, there was a score of 1, then a score of 5, and it looks like that was it. So that ends this game, and that also ends this Bonspiel. Congratulations to all the teams that were involved. This was a great bit of curling here. Hope you enjoyed this, and hope you tune in for more curling and other times. This is all we're doing for streaming here. This is the end of the Nashua Bonspiel. So thanks for watching. If you're interested in Team Rogers, as we said here, is heading out to Minnesota next week. They leave on Friday to go to the U.S. Junior Women's National Championships. So they'll be out there in Minnesota. It'll be streamed through the USA Curling things that are there. And we would look, you can watch them there. If you're interested in learning more about them, you can go to facebook.com/Team Rogers, RODGERS Curling, and learn more. We've also got a GoFundMe. People have donated over $5,000 to help us get going on that. So we appreciate all that. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.